Hey y'all, before we kick this off, just want to throw this out there. The audio was crap. Hero 5 is giving me the crackling problems. I know some of you have dealt with this, now I'm dealing with it. If you know anything, leave me a comment. Let me know what I can do to try to help this, other than buy a new camera, which probably gonna end up doing anyway. So I had to cut some stuff out, and one of the most important things I cut out was be sure and like, comment, and subscribe. And as always on my channel, if you don't feel like typing words, just leave me an emoji. Let me know you were here. I would greatly appreciate that. And also, all done in fun, talking about YouTube famous. So let's get to it. Let's roll the intro.
Yoo-hoo! I'll make you famous.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. My name is Sean, this is UCM Pigs Motovlogs, and today, that's what we're doing. We're doing a motovlog. We're not doing a story about a witch, we're not taking a ride to a rally or a motorcycle function, just doing a motovlog. I used to do these a lot. So YouTube famous, what am I talking about? Well, the first thing we need to do is kind of define YouTube famous. What is it? And again, this is my opinion, what I think YouTube famous is, and what are some of the things, the keys to becoming YouTube famous. So what is YouTube famous? There's two types of YouTube famous in my opinion. You have good YouTube famous and you have bad YouTube famous, and they're pretty self-explanatory. Good YouTube famous means you make great content, whatever that content may be, whether it be motovlogging, whether it be rallies, whether it be live streams, whether it be installs, whatever it is, good content. When I say good content, it doesn't necessarily mean you've got the coolest equipment. It means you can lay down some good content. You've got a gift for gab, and you get people's attention, and they enjoy watching you. Now, what is YouTube famous? Well, you know, we have celebrities, we have movie stars, we have TV stars, and then we have, you know, people that are like Netflix only series stars, Hulu only series stars, and then we have YouTube famous, and then right under YouTube famous is the guy that threw the touchdown pass back in 1989 in high school and still talks about it every time you get together with him because he hasn't left his town. So basically, to be YouTube famous means you're just above Uncle Rico. Let's break it down a little bit, and we're going to talk about some different things. We're going to talk about channel sizing. I don't understand the whole size chart. I don't get it. We'll talk about that a little bit as well. But in order to do this, I got to do some name dropping. So we're going to talk about some people. We're going to talk about some channels that I enjoy watching. Now, this is not a complete list. I watch a lot of people. These are a few that have come to my mind. I might do more of this later on. I might do like an Oprah's My Favorite Things as we get closer to Christmas, and we'll talk about some more of my favorite channels. So, to be YouTube famous, you've got to have some swag. You got to have some cool stickers. You got to have some stuff to give out. You got to have some stuff to buy. It's all about the swag. And when I think of swag, there's one YouTuber that comes to mind, and that's my good friend, Mr. McStash. He sent me a Christmas tree ornament with his logo on it. The man will put his logo on anything. Not to mention all around great content. Just did a roadside distraction tour with another YouTuber, and we're going to talk about him too. Went out and saw some cool stuff. And the great thing about Jason is he is an Army veteran, and everything, when you purchase his swag, if you go out and purchase it through his Teespring or whatever, 100% of his proceeds goes to local veterans. He does not pocket a dime of that money. So that in the reason itself is a good reason to go support Mr. McStash. So that's our first YouTube famous guy. He's sitting around 600 something subs. I still think he's considered a small channel if we're looking at this YouTube size chart. I don't understand it, but we're gonna go with that. Small channel, but doing great. A lot of people know him, YouTube famous. So let's talk about his cohort in crime, the Blue Bike and Doyle. Now, I've never met Doyle. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I have no clue why I watch Doyle's channel. I watch him dick around in his shed, and I watch him go look at naked Barbie dolls on the side of the road. But I watch it, and it's entertaining. And Doyle does some awesome roadside attractions. I believe his wife has a small channel as well. Now, Doyle is not a small channel in my opinion. Doyle is over 1,000 subs. I think he's knocking on 2. I don't think that's a small channel. I'm sorry. Here's my thought on that. in the rest of the world, in the real world, if you get paid for something, you are a professional. So if you're over 1,000 subs and you keep your views up on YouTube, you can be compensated, become monetized. So in my opinion, you're a professional. You are no longer a small channel. We'll come up with a size for you in a minute. But check out Blue Bike and Doyle. Great channel, great content. You will not be disappointed. I'm sure all of you, if you're watching my little channel, you probably watch all these all together, but it's fun to talk about people and why I watch them. So let's talk about some more of these guys that think they're small channels. And kind of the channel that fed this whole motovlog. Again, nothing better than name dropping, because if there's one way to grow your channel, that's to hitch your channel up to someone else. Just hitch it on up. And then you can become YouTube famous too. Not a good way to become YouTube famous, by the way, but I'm gonna do it. I'm breaking the rules today. These people don't even know I'm name dropping them, and I'm gonna talk about them. But the next one, then where I got some of the idea for this vlog, is Ben from Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Ben did a video, couple videos, about another guy that's YouTube famous, Yabadoo, Yammy something, yams, canned yams. I never heard of this guy ever. And Ben did a video on him because evidently there was some drama, because there's drama in YouTube. It's full of everything: sex, romance, action, and drama. And did a series on it, and after watching this series about the drama and this guy, kind of confirms why I wouldn't watch his channel, because it's not really my cup of tea, because it seems like this guy's a big time rub, and not really my thing. Nothing against rubs, I don't hate, but yeah, so he did this series on it, kind of gave me this idea for YouTube famous, and he is YouTube famous. A huge channel, that guy Yabadoo. But Ben will refer to himself as a small channel every once in a while, and it makes me chuckle. The dude is knocking on 3,000 subscribers. Ben, you are not a small channel. Stop it. You do your grinds my gears, this grinds mine. Whenever you say it. You are not a small channel. Knock it off, using your words. We're gonna call you Schmedium. You're Schmedium, bro. A Schmedium channel. Nothing wrong with a good Schmedium. Form fitting. Looks good on you. Wear it. You own it. Bikes, Beards, and Brews, you are a Schmedium channel. Y'all make sure you check out Ben, Bikes, Beards, and Brews. I'm sure you already have. Great content. You will not be disappointed. Doing an awesome Halloween series right now, because he lives up in Massachusetts, where there's all kind of spooky stuff. Another one, Salty and Sprinkles. Salty. He is salty. Salty is another one that I think he uses the small channel mafia hashtag. You're not small, bro. Stop it. You're over 1,000. Now the thing about Salty is he already comes in with a handicap because he rides an Indian. I'm just joking, man. I don't know you. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a fantastic Indian. And for you guys that don't know, I'm going to say something about Indian. Some of my best performing videos are my Indian videos. I did some reviews of Indians when I go on travel. I rent them, and those videos are on fire. I think one of them's like over 8,000 views, the other one's like at 4, and for a channel my size, that's pretty good. So Indian is on fire. Hey, truck and biker, Indian is on fire. Another good channel, YouTube famous, small channel. Salty, you're not small. Salty and Sprinkles and his wife go out and do some awesome couples vlogs, some food, and they have an awesome organization, DOA, I think they're an RC, and they help animals, which is phenomenal. I am a dog lover. I have 3 of them. I do not trust an MFer that does not like dogs. That is what I always say. You guys check out Salty and Sprinkles, another great channel, YouTube famous, and he's Schmedium. He's a Schmedium channel. Now, moving right along here, again, this is not a complete list of all the channels I watch. These are just a few of some of my favorites. Another one, talking about being nice. Sometimes you got to be really nice, and you just want to watch them because they're just such nice, likable people. And when I think of nice, likable people, I think of Purple on 3 and PSP Tommy G. I've had the pleasure of hanging out with them a couple times. And I'm telling you right now, Jody and Tommy, they're like those neighbors that you go out of your way to go say something to. You know, if they're outside, you come home, you go over and talk to them. You see them in Sam's Club or Costco. You go over and talk to them. Just nice people. I can't say enough about Jody and Tommy. I really like watching their videos. Again, Jody's well over 1,000. We're gonna call her Schmedium as well. These folks this last summer rode coast to coast on Route 66, came back east, went to VAM in Tazewell, Virginia, and then rode to South Dakota for Sturgis, and they're all over the place. So rockstar riders, they are riders, bikers, people that get out and ride their motorcycles. So yeah, YouTube famous Schmedium channel. Now the last one I want to talk about, because I don't know how long this is, I can't see my timer, I don't want it to go too long, is YouTube famous in your own mind. Yes, there's nothing wrong with it, because confidence is everything. You have to be confident. And when I think of confidence, when it comes to YouTube famous, I think of the one and only Bolt Bucket. Yep, Bolt Bucket. This dude, Adelaide, Australia, don't even know where that's at, rides a Yamaha Vulcan that he is just, you know, Frankenstein together. Is an awesome bike. He's not doing custom dynamics. He's not doing Avan Black. He's not doing Harley. He's doing handmade, hand-forged parts, building a bike and riding it. Gets out and does some motovlogging. Gets creative. This guy, I think even before he hit 500 subs, he gets on a plane, flies to the United States of America, never been here before, and does a coast-to-coast tour and couch surfed. Just hung out with people. Rode an old piece of crap Gold Wing. He got helped out by some other guys that are YouTube famous as well. But I love Bolt. I love his content. He should be, you know, he should be a Schmedium channel. But you guys check out Bolt Bucket. Show him some love. Fantastic YouTube famous guy. So those are some of my thoughts on YouTube famous. Till we talk again, you guys be careful. You guys be safe. Always keep your shiny side up. And we'll talk to you next time. Keep it famous.